Hello everyone and welcome back to New Tech. Today we're going to compare the LEMFO T11 versus the M3. So let's take a look at the T11. So mostly it's made by rubber material and plastic. So it has very flexible bands, colorful display, and in the bottom we have the sensor and charging point. So we can see in the first page we have battery, time, day of the weeks, steps, burn calories, and data. Next we have steps, distance or kilometer. We have calories, sports, sleep, heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, messages, and function. If we go to M3, it's made by same material, but it's more rough bands. In the bottom we have only the sensor because it's USB type charging. It has a big screen, very colorful. So here we have the battery, this is the weather, here we have time, and we have the data in the bottom. Next we have steps, distance, burned calories, health, sleep, sports, news, and more. So this was all of the function that these watches have. So both of these smartwatches have different options, and you can see the LEMFO is brighter, more faster. So if you press fast, the M3 doesn't move at all. The LEMFO is very fast, very responsive. So now let's test the heart rate and more function of these smartwatches. Now let's go to health, and the heart rate is activate. Same with the T11. Now let's wait for the result. The T11 is faster, and the result is showing both, even though the T11 we pressed the heart rate later. Now let's wait for the final result. So as we can see, is not showing too many difference in the result, and that's a good news. Next we have blood pressure. The result came in the T11. Same in the M3. So they both vibrate in the when the notification comes. Now let's test the blood oxygen. The result came in the T11 and the M3. Now the result is here. So we saw some of the function and we compare in the both of these smartwatches. Now let's compare the apps that they both have. Fundu, it's called the app for the M3, and LEMFO T11 use the app called JU. So now if you go to Fundu, this is the first page, and you can see we have the steps goal for today, the weather, the burned calories, activity time, and distance. We can see in the top left we have the icon of smartwatch. After you connect your smartwatch, it will activate some settings. In the top left we have the sharing settings, and we have sport, steps, sleep, heart, blood pressure, and blood oxygen. So we have different options for the M3. If you go to sport, we have the option to turn on, and it will count down for the walking record. It will record and save all the data in app. So same with steps, you can see how many steps you did. Same with sleep, you can see how many hours you slept, light sleep, and many different settings. You go to heart, you can see your average rate, maximum rate, and minimum rate. If you go to blood pressure, you have your shrinkage blood pressure and pulse, different option. In the blood oxygen, you have your average, maximum, and minimum. So here in the bottom we have 5 different options. We have me, which is the profile settings. You can set your profile here. Next, for you have for today your steps, distance you made, and burned calories. Here's the best, so you can see the best, average, and the last week, so you can compare the last week with this week. Here in analyze, you can see and analyze your statistic for steps and sleep. so you can monitor your steps and your sleep. This is the main page. Here you have the report or statistic for the many different activities. So you have activity report, so this is the data report. You have sleep report, heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure, and next you have more. So here in more, you can find many different settings or option. In the top we have my device. By pressing here you can add the device. Next we have application push, find device, and unit settings. You have user guide, join us, and about. If you go to JU, the app for LEMFO, you can see in the first page we have status, the day in the top, and the data. You have your steps counted, your distance, consume, blood pressure, sleep, pulse, heart rate, etc. In the bottom you have 5 different options. You have status, which we are right now. You have sleep. In sleep you can see the statistic for sleep for today, yesterday, and many different days. Next you have sport. You have your walking target or your steps goal. Here you have your total steps, heart rate, short, total distance, and consume calories. Here you have your data, so you have step statistic and sleep statistic. Next you have settings. Here you can customize how you like it. You have binding equipment, download data, target steps, send enter remind, device alarm, take photo, auto heart break detector, message setting, device time, save power setting, soft version, firmware version, firmware update, and device recovery. So you can see both of these apps have many different options, plenty of options, so you can choose whatever you like. So guys, this was all for M3 versus the LEMFO T11, and if you like this video, subscribe our channel, turn notification on.